This is a very dangerous man. He's been chained for years. To control him, 4 guards hold the iron rod around his neck tightly. He's the top boxing champion in prison, known as Nightmare Koshmar. His overwhelming presence instantly intimidates his opponents. As the shackles are removed, he strides onto the stage like a beast unleashed. The size difference between him and his opponent is obvious. His strong body is impervious to attacks, while his single move can send his opponent flying. In just a few seconds, the match ends and a life is lost. Meanwhile, on another stage, our protagonist, Voyka, is in an underground fight. Since escaping prison, Boyka has been on the wanted list and can only make a living through underground fights. Although he has never lost a match, his dream is to compete in official fights. As soon as the match ends, his manager brings good news, saying that in the next match, he will face a new champion. Winning will earn him a spot in official competitions. Voyka is thrilled because he has waited so long for this day. The match begins quickly and both sides politely smile and nod. Then, the fight starts. Voyka launches a fierce attack, gaining a clear advantage. The opponent fights back but is quickly knocked down by Voyka. However, the man refuses to give up, ignoring the referee's warning and continuing to fight. Soon he is knocked down again. Voyka warns him not to get up, but the man seems driven by something and stands up again. This time, Voyka is furious and unleashes a series of brutal attacks, knocking the man out. Voyka finally secures his spot. Later that night, the organizer finds him backstage. After winning the match, his manager hands him the prize money. Just as Voyka is about to leave, he sees the man he knocked down being taken to the hospital. Voyka approaches to ask about his condition and learns it's serious. For the first time, Voyka realizes the severe harm his fists can cause. That night, he lies in bed, unable to sleep. The next morning, he rushes to his manager to inquire about the man's condition, only to learn of his death. Voyka feels deeply guilty. He then looks through the man's information and discovers he had a wife, which makes Voyka feel even worse. To ease his guilt, he goes alone to the gym run by the man's wife. The woman quickly notices Voyka, but before she can speak, he is taken away by a group of men in suits. Voyka follows them to a private fight club and finds the woman working as a waitress. He quickly approaches to ask why. It turns out the woman borrowed money from the club's owner to open the gym. Now, with her husband gone and unable to repay the debt, she is forced to work for the owner. At this moment, several security guards appear and are quickly knocked down. This catches the owner's attention, who immediately recognizes Voyka. After learning his intentions, the owner says that unless Voyka fights for him, the woman will not be freed. He gives Voyka a day to consider. The next day, Voyka goes to the gym alone, and the security guards, not recognizing him, are quickly knocked out by Voyka. He then calls the woman out and tells her the truth. The woman is moved and drives Voyka away. Voyka doesn't blame her and decides to use his fists to make up for his mistakes. He finds the owner and agrees to fight 3 matches to clear the woman's debt. However, the truth is not that simple. The next day, Voyka faces his first match. The opponent is no match for him, and Voyka quickly dominates. Just as he is about to strike, he remembers the man he killed before and stops. While resting backstage, the woman finds Voyka and is touched by his sacrifice, inviting him to train at her gym. The security guards at the door are also won over by Voyka's charm. After a few days of training, the second match begins. Unexpectedly, Voyka faces a pair of twins, which he wasn't informed about. Although the brothers aren't strong individually, together they pose a significant challenge. Voyka is caught off guard and suffers a serious back injury. Looking at the woman in the audience, Voyka becomes furious. After adjusting his state, he launches a powerful attack, knocking one down and then kicking the other, successfully winning the second match. After this, the owner hatches a plan, bribing the prison guards to arrange a fight between the prison boxing champion, Nightmare Koshmar, and Voyka. A few days later, the third match begins. Voyka is set to face the current champion, Igor. Igor continuously taunts Voyka and seizes the opportunity to attack, focusing on Voyka's waist. Igor gains the upper hand, and Voyka struggles to get up. Igor continues to attack, relentlessly pounding Voyka's waist. Finally, Voyka is pushed to his limit and begins to use his skills to suppress Igor. After a few moves, Igor is defeated. A series of flying kicks successfully knock him out, but the story doesn't end there. The owner goes back on his word, arranging for Voyka to fight one more match. Voyka reluctantly agrees. In the fourth match, he faces the prison boxing champion Koshmar. After a grand entrance, everyone is shocked, and even Voyka shows unease. As they step onto the stage, they realize Koshmar is incredibly strong. Despite Voyka's continuous attacks, he can't cause any harm. Koshmar is not only large, but also agile, and he knocks Voyka out. Seeing the helpless woman in the audience, Voyka stands up again, but can't find a way to deal with Koshmar. Standing up only leads to more hits. After several falls and getting back up, Voyka finally finds a way. He avoids close combat and uses his legs to attack Koshmar. This strategy works, and the situation slowly turns around. Voyka's flying kicks hit Koshmar repeatedly. Even with his strong body, Koshmar can't withstand Voyka's will to win. Finally, Koshmar falls. Seeing the situation, the owner orders his men to attack Voyka. The woman cries out in pain. In his unconscious state, Voyka is awakened again. He gets up, grabs a stick, and takes down 2 enemies. Just as he's about to save the woman, an enemy from above shoots Voyka in the leg. As he falls, he picks up a gun and shoots back, killing the enemy. He then grabs the gun and chases outside. The owner uses the woman as a hostage, demanding Voyka drop the gun. Just as the owner is about to shoot, the woman bites his hand. Voyka seizes the opportunity, takes a bullet, and tackles the owner, ending his evil life. Then the police arrive and take him away. Voyka returns to prison. 6 months later, the woman visits him. Her heartfelt words reignite his hope, and he once again steps onto the prison ring, returning to his battlefield.